Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, it's going to be all about humans. And I don't know if that's fitting or not, because you're probably watching this on Christmas Day, I think, if I line these up right. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and play some Selesnya Humans today, because why not? Cards are good. We'll just see how good it still is today, as it was as maybe the start of the season. I don't think it's going to be a lot here that you're unfamiliar with. We've probably seen all these cards in other deck lists, so we're just going to run down them real quick. We've got Hopeful Initiate. Not a surprise. This is going to be one of our ways that we can remove artifacts and enchantment. But we are going to have creatures of varying sizes, so this should grow pretty well. Lunarch Veteran. This is kind of almost like a concession to like, hey, we need a good 1/1, 1 mana thing, but it does actually help against mono red. Warden of the Inner Sky. We like this. Even if it's just a 1/2 most of the time, if we get stuck in a kind of a lockdown situation, we can just tap those other creatures not doing anything to get some value. Coppercoat Vanguard protects our team and pumps them up. We're also going to play Intrepid Adversary. I feel like this card's fallen off a little bit for people, but it's still really good to break stalemates and can be a big bit of surprise damage on those later turns. Going to play some Kellen, Daring Traveler. Don't know how often we're going to get those maps, but just getting another creature since most of our stuff costs 3 or less is pretty good. Going to go with Thalia, of course, since we're playing all creatures. And we're going to play some Adeline because these two back-to-back are just super fun. And Brutal Cathar, so we have a way to get rid of opposition, I guess. I was about to say the opponents, but really just opposing creatures. And if you give me a second, I'm going to tell you about Cool Stuff Inc., and then we'll talk about a couple more cards in deck list.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel. And you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And support this channel by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Alright, and then the last cards we're going to play are actually not humans, but they support the human deck. The first one being Sigarda Champion of Light. This gives all of our humans +1/+1. And it flies, and it has trample, and if we have different powers on the battlefield, which we should, 3 different ones to be exact, we can actually get a card off top of our library, which is kind of nice. And then the other Sigarda, also very good, and other permanents we control have hexproof, so it keeps all your stuff alive, and you can play angels and humans off the top of your library. We don't have any other angels really, but we do have humans, so this could work out really well for us. And we had a bunch of fun playing Sigarda recently in our Angels list as well. I don't know if I remember to link that here or not, but that was good over there, so we're going to see if it's still good here. But those are going to be all the cards we're worried about playing today, and if you want the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video. But if you just want to download it, look down in the description. You'll see some blue arrows that'll take you to our Moxfield link. You can get today's deck or a bunch of other fun stuff to play in Standard. For now, though, let's go hop in some games and see if these humans still hold up. Alright, this looks good enough to roll with. Let's see what happens. Okay. Wow, already coming after our stuff, just saying, nah. Like, you don't get to have it. I always assume Thalia is just going to die here in these scenarios, but, like, you still have to play her. Rafine. Okay. That's a thing. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. No attacks. I mean, in theory, we could remove Rafine next turn with a Brutal Cathar. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Or we could play a blocker and play Coppercoat Vanguard. We're going to do no such thing because they have a Cavern Bat. So, that's a thing. Which is amusing, I was going to say, because you kind of have to take the Cathar there, right? And then they can attack here. Yep, they ended up doing nothing. So, knowing what we know, would we rather have Sigarda? Or would we rather have 2 bodies? I think we go Sigarda first. And that still allows us to attack with Thalia. Alright. Let's see what happens. Those decks tend to pack a fair amount of removals, so I'm not Oh, they're attacking with Rafine. And then they concede. All right, we'll take it, I guess. All right, we're going to keep, but this is going to be a little bit slow, even though we have a 1-mana play here, because got to put that in play. I think we just play Thalia and then try to figure it out from here. Not totally sure what this is going to look like just yet, but it wasn't a cut down. Yay us, I guess. But it was a go for the throat. Fair enough. Another Thalia, though. Not bad. So let's do that. Because, I mean, deck's heavy and spot removal or whatever. If you can play more things that slow them down, it's worth it. Like, even here, they'd have to tap out to play Liliana, which they didn't have, so that's good. I think we're going to go ahead and play this. And I'm going to go ahead and attack. I mean, if they have removal, they're using it on Sigarda here anyway, so whatevs. Hey, Liliana, guess what I'm sacrificing? Not the important legend creatures.
Off you go.
Just in case you were wondering. We could do quite a few things here. Let's go... this. And I think we go ahead and play Malira, because that could protect Sigarda. And then we send this here, and we get a card off the top. Awesome, a card we could play, love it.
Knew this was a waste
All right.
of time.
And you know what? I'm even willing to just play this and say, you know what? You can attack me if you want, opponent. I don't even care. Because this is a big pile of lethal. Alright. Yeah, that works. That was easy. Alright, let's keep it. Oh. See, this is... I love seeing weird cards from opponents because it kind of puts me on edge a little bit of like what crazy thing they're about to do. Because if I'm playing Goldhound, it's usually because I'm like needing to make sure I ramp into certain things or whatever. Oh, see, this is a combo-y deck because then you could sacrifice your stuff. Alright. Well, I guess this is just race as best we can. Because that's where we're at. Please don't kill all my things. I mean, like, I don't know what else we're going to go with here. Alright, Jade Light Spelunker. Going to be a 3/3. Oh, well, 3 triggers, right? Ugh. And you had that dude on top? Oh, jeebus. Alright. Well, that's a thing that happened. Yeah. Like, not sure what else we're going to do. Pass the turn? Yeah, like... Oh, actually, I should have just made a token. Or +1 the Warden. That was silly. Yeah, that was a mistake. Because I'm not going to block with any of the stuff here. Not realistically, anyway. Yeah, no blocks. Doesn't make any sense, too. Oh, dang it. They're going to kill our Adeline. Oh, they're not. They're going to kill a Coppercoat Vanguard. Okay. That was highly unexpected, to say the least. I mean, I feel like they're only 1 or 2 cards away from comboing here. I'm trying to figure out if I'm trying to protect Adeline here. Oh, I actually can't. I needed to put that on Angel. Man, I'm just playing sloppy right now. Well, alright. That's tough. Yeah, I should have put that on Angel, and I'd be able to cast these. Oh, no, I wouldn't have been able to anyway. Yeah, I still would have been without, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Yeah, I was still toast. Because I have 3, so it didn't matter. Alright, take 5. You gonna fling it at me? Alright. Cool. What else you got? Another one that can also be flung if they need to. Alright, you're a body that matters, I guess. Go to attack. I mean, might as well. I mean, what else are we going to do? Opponent still takes 3 here. Yep. Assuming you're flinging it anyway. Oh, they didn't even want to kill our Adeline. They were just using it to block sack. Alright, cool, I guess. Yeah. Sure. I don't even know if it matters here. Alright, Gwenna. Also can fling. Alright. Take the action. Ooh, wait, nope. Leave that on top. I almost put that on the bottom. That's like a perfectly ideal card to have right now. Yep, you got it. You're just gonna take the 6? Okay, that didn't go at all how I thought it was gonna go. I guess because we got out to such a fast start, the opponent never really was able to set up, but I mean, their creatures could have done whatever at that point. Really interesting, though. But yeah, I think next turn with us drawing the Boseiju, we'd have basically would have killed all their plans, and then it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Man, we're just going to go back-to-back Copper Coats? Yeah, alright. I'm down for it, I guess. I mean, because I'm like, if they block, whatever. Like, if they're just going to try to poison us, then our plan is just deal with all their things, right? Alright, now the assumption here is they would like to protect their creatures. And if we believe that to be true, then our life total doesn't really matter here anyway. So I say we attack with all of our dudes. And, you know, they'll have some defensive thing. We take 2 poison. Like, we know how this is going to work. Double block. Protect one of your dudes. Vanguard dies. But we get to kill neither of the priests, sadly. Just because of how damage works and all. But it's fine. We're really doing nothing either way. So, just gotta take the good with the bad there. Oh my gosh, they drew a triple Rot Priest hand. That's gross. Alright, well, we didn't have a shot here anyway. Like, without us getting Brutal Cathars on top of all this, like, yeah, we were destined to get wrecked here. Alright, well. I mean, what else are we going to do? Yeah. They're going to save 2 things, I'm sure. And we're going to take 6. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay. They not have any more protective spells? No, there's no way. Yeah, I was going to say, that makes more sense. I wasn't buying that for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Like, we can only get 1 poison a turn because of Melira, so the extras don't really matter. Yep, you got it. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Well, we can't really justify attacking with Malera here, so that's not a real thing. Man, how do we want to go about this? We do the. I think we do this. An attack? At least just force the opponent to do something. Like, that's fine. Alright. Gotta press the issue somehow here. Alright. I mean, we're not worried about damage, so... you know what? We'll just take 6 and take 1 poison. Because the only way we lose, like, if Malera get... Like, if they have, say, Tybar stand or something like that... Malera would have just made their life so easy if we just put it in the way so it dies, you know? Yeah, I think we're just attacking here. Just getting aggressive. I mean, we gained enough life already, and their creatures are small. I mean, that's 9 damage, and they're going to take 1 during their upkeep, so that'd be 10. They're at 4, which then means they can't really attack anymore? No, that's not true, because their creatures have lifelink now. So actually, that's a weird situation, but okay. Still a winnable one. Nonetheless. Yeah, alright, you got it. Alright, so they gain a bunch of life. That is the downside to that. But we're in at least okay shape if we can find any reasonable creature here. Man, really? Like, come on, bruh. Like, like, really? Is this what this has come down to? Ah, man. Alright. I just need to draw creatures, threats, anything relevant. That's all we need right now. Worst case scenario. But what are you going to do? Even got the Malera out against the deck we want to have Malera, but is what it is. Alright, this is where we kind of have to say, like, if they have it, they have it. Like, at some point... Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, if Malera dies, we're toast anyway, right? Yeah, alright. If you got it, you got it. Okay, we're dead. It's like, oh, they didn't have it. Alright, that's good news. I thought that was another +2. If it was, that would have been really bad. But it was not, so that's really good. Okay. Fair enough. And still not... Oh, man. What? What's even happening right now? Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, this is just going to be one of those things. I'm definitely not dealing enough damage to matter right now. I mean, same thing. We're just blocking at some point. I mean, alright, finally. Something that does... I mean... They can probably protect the thing at this point since they're not attacking aggressively, but, like, we gotta do something. Alright, well, I don't know. Come after this guy. Yeah, fine. They're gonna protect it anyway. It's not like it matters. Yeah, exactly. It's not like we didn't know that. No attack. I don't think. Let's go ahead and just do this. And I can block 2. I mean, we can't even do that, can we? Ah, that sucks. We block 2 things, take 2, 4, 6. It just gives 1 creature. So we would take 2, 3, 4. I mean, I guess we still do. Alright, that's fine. Let's do it. Okay, hey, that's something. Right? We can at least get behind that a little bit. That at least makes it worth attacking with the flyer or something. Oh, bloated contaminator. Gee bus. Okay, well, that's a thing. Alright, well, I'm glad we got what we got when we got it. We're just gonna pump it up. Alright, attack in the air. At least try to do something here. Okay. I gotta force the issue as best we can. Alright. Block. 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 I mean, I guess that's the best things we can do. I mean, we gain life, so I'm not worried about that part of the equation. Alright, so I think we broke contain. Oh, goodness. That was so difficult. Like, we drew so many lands in a row. Like, literally, this is... You're looking at all the spells we had. Like, that's it. Everything, like... Restless Prairie did work, y'all. Like, this saved us on multiple occasions, but, I mean... Between that and Malira, those are the only reasons we stayed alive while we were drawing all those lands. Like, Malira literally stopped, like... What must have been 20 plus toxic damage. Like, that was huge. Huge. Alright, we're gonna keep it. Oh, well, I was gonna get a map with Kellen first, but I guess we'll go ahead and play this. Man, nothing came up right. I would have liked a Hopeful Initiate there early, but that's not a thing either. Rough start when you get the cards just in the wrong order. Ooh, a Get Lost on that. Okay. Fair enough. Iron Crag, sure. We'll play this on human? And I guess we just go here and another Malira? Alright. I mean, they might have another Get Lost. I got no idea. Fateful Absence. Okay. Lots of spot removal. I was like, well, what are we staring at here? I was like, what's the next thing? You know, I'm going to go here. Just so we can experiment a second. See what the opponent's up to. What you got? Sure, why not? Alright, wasn't Wandering Emperor or anything, which I thought it might be. But let's see what's going on. Okay, depopulate, fair enough. Oh, they would. I think there would have been a mana short there for the Wandering Emperor scenarios. Let's go make 2 maps. Because we have an opponent that has artifacts. See if we can get a land. We did. Alright. And might as well, because what else are we doing? Alright. So just kind of keeping the aggression up here is all we're doing. And we'll attack. Cool. Another Thalia. That's cool. Does it just feel like they have another sweeper here? Because that's what it feels like is about to happen. Yep. Good thing we didn't play any other bodies. Let's go ahead and draw our card here. Sometimes you just know. Alright, let's go Thalia. And just a Garda. Okay. I mean, they might have another. I don't know. Alright, Fateful Absence. You got it. And I was going to say, and now Thalia? Impulse. Okay. We attack with Thalia. Yeah, I think that's all we want to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this, even though they probably just got a sweeper, but... Oh, I don't have the other bodies to tap. Oh, yeah, I can tap it to itself. Never mind. Well, we don't want that. Like, that's not doing anything. We need... We do have a creature land we could attack with. Also, by the way, remember that you don't actually tap clues. You have to tap, like, treasures and maps and stuff. But clues are just pay 2. Alright, I think we're in pretty good shape here. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, mostly because of good old Restless Prairie there. That would have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The interesting thing here, and again, we've talked about like people just playing decks full of removal, right? But and this is a genuine question, and I'm not trying to take shots because I understand people like playing Magic everywhere. They like to play Magic, but when you're not playing any real interaction, right? No fun cards that do things. Does it feel really bad when you just lose to a creature deck? When you literally killed a thing, swept 2 things, swept 3 things, killed a thing, died. Or technically you killed something on the last turn too, right? So you killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things, 9 or 10, and it didn't matter, right? That's got to be an ugly feeling. But for us, it's a great feeling beating a deck where they deal with all that stuff. Okie dokie, let's keep it. Let's go with this. I'm going to try to change it up this time. Alright, don't know if that was a good decision or not yet. We'll find out shortly. Attacking. Beanstalk. Ugh. Okay, I guess how fast can we go is the question. We're about to find out. Let's do this first. I don't know if life gain's going to matter this matchup, but it could, I suppose. We attack with... I think I'm attacking with just this, and then I'm just going to... I should put the counters on first, because I still got a point in. Yeah, I played that a little sloppy there. But could have got one more point, and then I only got one less than I would had I attacked with both things. But yeah, I guess that's doable. I mean, I'm not really sure what's going to go down right now, or what we're up against, but just gotta try to make it work, I guess. Yep, that's the thing that happened. Which means, sadly, now we kind of have to play this. Alright. Alright, Topiary Stompers. This is just some type of Gruul ramp something with Beanstalk. Huh. Well, plus side is, we can keep attacking for a minute. I mean, probably exactly a minute. But oh, so they're just doing big dinosaur things. Oh, that is scary. You know, that might be one of the best cards we could have got here. No lies, honestly. That's really good. All right. I mean, they know we have it now, too, so it's not like it's a hidden secret or anything. All right. Please don't get anything too scary. Ugh. All right. Well, not much we can do here. I mean, if they have the sweeper, they have the sweeper. I mean, we can only do so much. And then attack for 3, 6. They only go to 5. Ugh. Yeah, Adeline, you're cute, but I don't think you're going to be enough here. I mean, is there a real play here to even... God, I don't even know. Yeah, we just end it. I think if they have a sweeper, we're just dead. Because, like, they get the Carnosaur back, and then we're just doing a whole lot of nothing. Alright, cool. This is quirky, but yeah, let's try it. I mean, just gaining life off veterans is not going to get us across the finish line, but if we can find something reasonable to do with it, maybe. Another 1 mana thing here would be nice, too. Alright, I guess we'll take a land in the meantime. I need something better to play deck, like an Adeline or something. Like, Brutal Cathars are cool, but... Yep, they definitely have some removal cards over there. Alright, we go to 23, and then we'll attack. We'll let them kill our Hopeful Initiate, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, they're not killing the veterans. We know that much. Oh, they actually want to kill a veteran. Interesting. Okay. So apparently they are worried about our life total mattering more than having a potential real creature. That's a little bit of a surprise. Especially since you're giving us a flyer. Oh, I guess because you're going to eat it. That's okay. Well, I mean, that's a thing, I guess. I'm just going to do this. I mean, sure. I mean, pretty certain Sigard is just going to die next turn. Unless their plan is just to play Shieldred or something here. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure she's got to die. But holding on to double Cathar, I wouldn't be that sad if they did play a Shieldred. That might be what they're debating, like just playing a better 4-mana thing or just dealing with our Sigarda. But I would think you deal with Sigarda. They're going to Deep Cavern Bat. Well, they may not like the news. Yeah. They're the same card. And they still have something else they could play here. Ooh, okay. So, do we go after... I guess we go after a Deep Cavern Bat, right? Because then if we use Sigarda, we'll at least get one other card off the top. And I don't want to get rid... I could have targeted the Graveyard Trespasser and discarded the Sigarda, but if they have, like, Witchstalker Frenzy or something here, that would suck. I like all these cards, but I'm going to take a Thalia. I'll generally take a Thalia against the removal heavy decks. Alright. And I know 2 of the 3 cards in our hand right now. Right, they go to 12. That point of life could matter to buy a turn or 2, depending on what their other cards are. Maybe. Okay, so they're going to kill that. to just have the same turn over again? I mean, like, we have a Brutal Cathar. Like, I mean, like, okay. I mean, it might be all they have, to be honest. Like, they just may not have a better play. But, I mean, now you kind of have to take the Cathar. Yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of bad if you don't. Interesting. Okay, I mean, we'll take 4. I mean, we got enough life gain that we're not worried about it. Alright, we'll go ahead and play Thalia. And then we'll attack. Ooh, Malira? Ellen? These are all neat. I'll take a Malira, though. Because I can just protect Sigarda. I mean, that's 10 damage. I mean, sure, you can gain some back by attacking next turn, but then you're also not blocking, so... Yeah, we're going to play Malira. Put that on human. Alright. Play 2 spells, flip the Trespasser back. Now we have a first striker for the Trespasser. Yeah, even if they had like a Gix's command here, we would lose the veteran and probably just our largest power creature would just be Malira, since it's equal to Sigarda. And then we're just attacking again for more stuff next turn. Yeah, Shieldred, I don't think is it. They will get another turn, though, because they can still block with Deep Cavern Bats here. Actually, no, if we attack with everything, it just doesn't matter. Right? Block, 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 take 6. And you'll gain 1 to go to 4? Yeah, I guess we will. And then we get Brutal Cathar back. Yeah, I mean, I get what they're trying to do here, but it's just like, I don't even know if that's the right play, because now you just take 4. Yeah, I mean, we let it through. I mean, who knows? Maybe they did find the Witchstalker Frenzy or whatever. But we can't justify not attacking here. So, I mean, if you got it, friend. Well, those are the same card. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Yep, they're just going to let it through. Alright, cool, cool. Not bad. Alright, so this ended up being a little bit of a tough one for me because I do like what the deck was doing, and it obviously played very well, but I caught myself a couple of times wanting like a get lost or two, right? Just having something else to get rid of creatures instead of having to rely on this like brute force or the Brutal Cathar. If I were to make room to do that, I would say I would probably cut 1 Lunarch Veteran and 1 of the Sigarda Font of Blessings. Though, it does let us play creatures off the top of our library, which can matter. I think having those get lost could be better. I also really like the +1 that we get from this over the other one, but also giving all your other stuff hexproof can be pretty good. So it's a toss-up, but if given the choice, I think I'm cutting 1 Font of Blessings, and I think I'm cutting 1 Hopeful Initiate. Plus, since we're adding 2 Get Lost, those are 2 other ways to remove artifacts enchantments, so we don't have to lean on the Initiate so hard to do that. So I think if we go Get Lost, and yes, there will be times because we have Thalia, Get Lost that costs 3, but I think that's fine. Like something costing 3 that we only have a couple of copies of, I don't think it's worth sweating too much. But there are times where like you just want to get rid of, say, like a Leyline of Binding, or you know, some big creature that's in the way that you just need to get through for 1 turn or whatever, right? Just to punch through. Like something like that, I think is what you're looking for those for. And also a couple of tricky situations where you can remove your own creature in response to something targeting it or whatever, and maybe you can turn those into +1s or whatever, right? But as it stands, we're going to play 3 Hopeful Initiate, 4 Lunarch Veteran, 4 Warden of the Inner Sky, 4 Coppercoat Vanguard, 2 Get Lost, 2 Intrepid Adversary, 3 Kellen Daring Traveler, 4 Thalia, 2 Malira, 3 Adeline, 4 Brutal Cathar, 2 Sigarda Champion of Light, 1 Sigarda Font of Blessings. 1 Iganjo, 2 Plains Beseiju, 3 Brushland, 4 Razor Verge Thicket, 3 Restless Prairie, 4 Cavern of Souls, 2 Plaza of Heroes, and 4 Secluded Courtyard. So yeah, an interesting thing here is I felt like we were much stronger on the play, which is fine. That happens sometimes with aggro decks, but like significantly higher. But we did win a couple on the draw, so I'm not going to say you can't win those games. You can. You just have to play more careful, and the sequencing of your cards matters a lot more. However, even playing a couple copies of Get Lost will help some of that, right? Because now you can play from the back foot a little bit, play a thing, kill something, set up a big attack next turn with, say, like Sigarda or Adeline or something like that. So yeah, I think making those changes will bring the like play draw balance in just a little bit for you, and you'll still have, I don't know, like 36 creatures or something. So tons of threats, even if you're worried about the control matchups. And if you are really worried about the control matchups, I would consider playing one more Restless Prairie, because that card's been very good for a lot of reasons, but that would be a spot where it could be really good to play an extra one if you're having trouble with that. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Noble Hierarch. Not much to say here, just a great mana creature, right? Fits several different decks, even get exalted just because. And it does have a fun counterpart that came out a couple years ago. But the interesting thing about this card is that it has several reprints and still goes for like $7 or so. So just because these are getting reprinted doesn't mean the price is bottomed out on them. Like, this is a card that's just really good and still goes into a lot of decks. Even in Commander stuff, I still see these pop up every once in a while. So yeah, don't toss these just because they're getting reprinted. Or maybe you didn't know how much they were worth, but here you go. Things with a lot of reprints can sometimes still be worth money if they're usable. And if you're looking for a different version of humans, we have some human legends that you can play. There were 5 colors, and the deck was way better than we thought it should have been. But that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.